Good morning, everybody, and how are you guys doing today? Welcome to Vanessa's Van Life Journey. I am here today to take a look back. I was looking on my Instagram, Tasty Mukbang Eats, and just scrolling back, and then I was like, these pictures all the way from the beginning, which I don't remember when I opened this account, but if there's a way for you to tell when an account was open on Instagram, let me know, you guys. But my first post, which I think I may have deleted some previous posts, but my first post was in 2015. So I think it was around 2015 when I opened this Instagram account. And I was actually homeless at this time. But to look back at my Instagram account from the beginning, you cannot tell that I was homeless, because I took what I had and I made something out of it. This food right here that I posted on this Instagram account was food that I got from the food pantry. All of the food on this Instagram account was food that I had got from the food pantry. The items that you see here, I had got from couponing, and I just took what I had and I made the best of it. And you guys, I am showing you this today because no one has to know your business. No one has to know your situation. And also, just because you see someone's, the things that I was showing on my Instagram, they look so professional. They look beautiful. They look like I may have had it going on. But just because you see things and they appear to be a certain way, don't mean that they are that way. This food that you're seeing right now, I got from the food pantry. I was homeless. I was living in a vacant building with no lights, no gas, and no water. And the people that was liking my Instagram pictures, my Instagram photos, the companies that was sending me products, nobody knew. And I wasn't pretending to be something that I wasn't. I was just sharing with people my meals. And that's how I end up becoming a mukbang channel, by sharing the meals that I was fixing, that I was eating. And, when you make the best of your situation, no one has to know your situation or your circumstances. And some people won't even believe this vehicle that I was washing right here. This was a vehicle like this vehicle. It was a Ford van that I voluntarily repoed. And I didn't know anything about van life then. And I had a brand new vehicle. I bought this vehicle with 8,000 miles on it. And I loved my vehicle. I don't think it was as long as this one. I don't think it was an extended version. But had I known about van life then, I would have did van life in my vehicle. Even though I was sleeping in my front seat sometimes, and sleeping in the back, and sleeping in the trailer that I had, I still did not know anything about van life. But life is a journey, you guys. And you will never know a person's full story just by looking at pictures. You will never know the extent of what people are going through just by looking at pictures. When you look at my Instagram, you cannot tell that I was homeless. You cannot tell that this food wasn't bought from the store. You cannot tell that I was going to food pantries. You cannot tell that I did not have an income. You cannot tell that I was catching the bus. You cannot tell that I didn't have anything. It's not about what you have, you guys. It's about how you take care of what you have. And not to create a pity party for yourself because you're going through something. Regardless of what I have been through in life, yes, I have had some moments of sadness, depression, but I've pretty much always dusted myself off, scraped myself off, and picked myself back up, motivated, encouraged, and talked to myself and made the best of a situation. No matter what I've been through, no matter what I've had, when I've had nothing, when I've had a little, when I've had a little more, God has always provided for me. God has always provided for me. Even me growing this Instagram account to today, it's at 32,000 followers, but I actually had more than that. I worked my Instagram account. I worked my YouTube channels and my social medias in the midst of me not having anything. And I built those things up to something. Nobody knew my situation. Nobody knew my circumstance. Nobody knew that I didn't have anything. It was people that were attaching themselves to me on YouTube and on Instagram like leeches because they seen me growing my social medias. They seen me growing my YouTube channels, and they wanted to know how to do that. And I'm here to tell you today, if you want something bad enough, you will do what it takes. You will put in the work and do what it takes to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish. Don't look to other people. I didn't ask anybody questions. How to do this? How to do that? How did you do this? How did you do that? I didn't ask anybody questions. I did my research. I put my time, my energy. I figured things out on my own. And whatever time I had to invest into those things to accomplish the goals that I needed to accomplish, I invested that time. And looking back at this gives me motivation and encouragement because I haven't actually been posting on my Instagram in years. I haven't been doing this the way that I know to do it. But I am here today to encourage and motivate you guys to not give up, to keep your head up regardless of what you go through. And what you have now is not a determining factor on what you're going to have in the future. What you've lost is not a determining factor on what you will have in the future. I know that I will have more than I've ever lost in my life because I know the recipe for success, and I know how to work hard for it. Once you know how to do something, or you learn how to do something, like they say, when you learn how to swim, you never forget how to swim. Even though I haven't went swimming in years, I don't even know if I remember how to swim. But, people say you don't forget those things that you knew how to do. And so I am encouraged today. I am blessed. I am highly favored. God's light shines upon me. I have a gift that God has given me of creativeness, of ingenuity, of being willing to work hard for what I want, even if that means on YouTube and social media. And whatever comes my way from that hard work, it's enough for me. I don't compare myself to other people. I am not jealous of the things that other people have. I don't envy other people. I don't, what is the word I was looking for? I can't think of it right now, but I don't envy other people. I don't put my eyes on what other people have. What I want in life is not determined and based on other people's success. I am an innovator. I set my own standards. I am my own competition. And I am just encouraged today by my own. I'm not looking at anyone else's Instagram. I'm looking at my own Instagram. I am encouraged by my own Instagram, by where I came, what I came from, what I went through, and just looking at my Instagram and seeing and remembering that those meals were from a food pantry, that I was actually homeless then and nobody even knew it. And you never know a person's situation, a person's circumstances. And some people remain positive throughout their situation and their circumstances, and they don't let anybody know their situation and their circumstances. But that doesn't mean that that person is not going through something just because they didn't show you what they were going through. And this is why it's very important to treat people how you want to be treated. And this is why it's very important not to judge people by what you see, because you never know someone's situation or circumstance. You could be entertaining a millionaire, but because they don't look like a millionaire, you think you can mistreat them. You could be entertaining an angel, but because they don't look like an angel, you mistreat them. You could actually miss out on your blessing by judging another person by their situation and their circumstance. Even in the midst of me being homeless, even in the midst of me being hungry and going to food pantries, I still blessed other people. I still encouraged and motivated other people with my YouTube channels and in real life. I will never stop being who I am. I will never stop being an encouragement. I will never stop being an encourager. I will never stop being a motivator. I will never stop having hope and believing in myself. And I will never, ever, ever lose faith in my Father up above in heaven, who provides for me each and every day of my life. Through one shape, form, or fashion, God is my provider. I just want to thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you guys for allowing me to be a part of your life. Thank you guys for letting me encourage you, motivate you, and inspire you. Even out of my needs, you guys still see something in me. That means so much to me. That you guys still see something in me. Even out of my needs. I am not perfect. I haven't arrived. I'm not a millionaire. I don't live in a mansion. But even now, you guys see something in me. And you allow me to encourage you and motivate you. And you encourage me and motivate me every single day to keep moving and to keep pushing and to keep growing and to keep shining. And for that, I want to thank you guys so much. I did not start this video off knowing I was going to be a crybaby today. But I just want to thank you guys so much for being there for me, for seeing something in me, for listening to me, for supporting me, for praying for me, and for loving me. I feel loved. I feel loved. I feel loved by so many of you who take time out of your day every day to just be there for this old raggly taggly lady. That really means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much. And no matter your situation or your circumstance, keep your head up. That's all that we could do. If you don't believe in you, who else will? If you don't invest time in you, who else will? Love yourself, respect yourself, be true to yourself, and put yourself first. Put God first. And don't give up no matter what you're going through. I hope this message was encouraging and motivating to you today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Hit always. And be sure to come back for another video. Thank you guys for all the comments that you leave. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers. That was my goal as of late, is to reach 3,000 subscribers. So thank you guys for helping that goal to come to pass. hopefully here in the near future, we will be at 3,000 subscribers on Vanessa's Van Life journey. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching.